I feel like I'm drowning in my problems. No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to conquer them. I have tried everything from therapy, self-help books, talking to friends, but nothing seems to work. I feel like I have hit a dead end. Whether it's personal challenges, global issues, or the weight of responsibilities, we may feel overwhelmed, stressed, and even defeated by the problems we face. When we go through these problems, it is like a sinking feeling of emptiness, of being disconnected from the world and those around us. And when we feel this way, it's easy to believe that our problems are too much for us to handle. Sometimes we can't even share our problem with others. Loneliness will set in. But why do we feel so lonely? Is it because we don't have enough friends or a significant other? Is it because we're not successful enough or don't have enough money? The truth is, there's no one answer to this question. Loneliness can come from a variety of reasons, and it's a complex emotion that can be hard to understand. But one thing is for sure, feeling lonely is a very real and painful experience. It can make us feel like we're the only ones going through our struggles, and that our problems are just too overwhelming for us to handle. We may feel like no one understands us or cares about our well-being. And in those moments, we may wonder, can anyone help us? This is where faith comes in. Beloved, what if I tell you there is a God who can help you during tough times? What if I tell you all you need to do is just trust in Him? Believing in God can give us peace during our lonely times. But having faith in God during difficult times is not easy. It requires trust, patience, and a deep belief that everything happens for a reason. Sister Matter once shared her story with us, and she said, "When my husband passed away, I felt like my whole world had shattered. I couldn't understand why God would take him away from me. I was angry and lost. But then I turned to God and started praying. I asked for strength and guidance. And slowly I began to see the purpose behind my husband's passing. It brought me closer to God and made me a stronger person." Just like Sister Matter, we all have burden. We want someone that can carry our burden, even if it is just to relieve us for a day. Take the story of Job in the Bible, for example. He lost everything he had, but he never lost his faith in God. Moses, a humble shepherd, was chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. But when he first received this mission, he was full of doubts and fear. Moses questions his faith, and he said, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh, and that I should bring the children of Israel out of Egypt?" Moses felt inadequate and unsure of himself, but God reassured him and guided him through the difficult times that lay ahead. David, the young shepherd boy, faced many challenges on his journey to becoming the king of Israel. He was ridiculed by his brothers, hunted by King Saul, and faced the mighty giant Goliath. But through it all, David never lost his faith in God. With just a sling and a stone, he defeated Goliath and became a symbol of strength and courage for generations to come. Joseph, the beloved son of Jacob, faced betrayal and hardship when his brothers sold him into slavery. He was thrown into prison for a crime he did not commit. But through it all, he never lost his faith in God. God had a plan for Joseph, and he used his difficult times to shape him into a great leader. Joseph rose from a slave to become the second most powerful man in Egypt, and his wisdom and leadership saved his family and the entire nation from famine. Even Jesus, the Son of God, faced difficult times during his ministry on earth. He was rejected, mocked, and crucified. But through it all, he remained steadfast in his faith and fulfilled his mission of salvation. These are just a few examples of people in the Bible who faced difficult times but found hope and strength in their faith. Their stories simply tells us that no matter what challenges we may face, we are never alone. Difficult times do not last forever. They are a test of our faith and our ability to overcome challenges. Having faith in God during difficult times means trusting in His plan for us. It means understanding that He knows what is best for us, even when we can't see it. When we are facing a battle, the first thing we need to do is trust in God. It may be easier said than done, but it is the most crucial step towards victory. We must remember that God is always with us, and He has a plan for us. He knows our struggles, and He will never give us more than we can handle. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean, not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." Sometimes the battles we face are not physical, but internal. We may be battling fear, doubt, or anxiety. In these moments, we must remind ourselves of God's promises and trust that He will see us through. One way to conquer our battles and trust in God is by helping others. When we focus on serving and giving to those in need, we shift our focus from ourselves to others. This not only brings joy to our hearts, but it also strengthens our faith in God. Another crucial aspect of conquering our battles is surrendering to God. We must let go of our own plans and trust in His. Surrendering to God means acknowledging that He is in control, and His plans for us are greater than we could ever imagine. Lastly, we must remember that our battles are temporary. They may seem never-ending, but with God by our side, we can overcome anything. We must have faith that God will use our struggles for a greater purpose, and He will bring us out of them stronger and wiser. So, beloved, when you are facing a battle, remember to trust in God, help others, surrender to His plans, and have faith that this too shall pass. With God, all things are possible. Conquer your battles and trust in Him. Thank you for watching.